Yes, Hamna, can you hear me now? Should I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so in the previous class, we were discussing how to find the mean. So mean is one of the measure of central tendency. Okay. So in every question, you will do this thing that first is your whatever given, the classes and their frequency. So this frequency you will never disturb. Okay. Just sum it, get your FI. That's it. Now you need a number from this class. So you find its middle value, that is also called as class mark, and that is your XI. Okay, fine. So I told you that if you multiply this two, so this becomes your direct method. Okay, this one. And then if you multiply this with your DI, which is that becomes your assumed mean method. All right. And if you multiply Fi with this Ui, so that becomes your step deviation method. Is that clear? So Di is a number. We assume any mean and then we do xi minus a. So this is Di. And then if we divide this by h, which is the size of the class, you get Ui. That's it. Now let's solve the exercise today. So you'll get a better understanding. And yeah, so just a note. um Direct method, assumed mean method, and step deviation method. Yeah, all give the same mean. So the value of the mean will not change whichever method you use. Is that okay? Okay. And this is like first note you can say. Now, basically assumed mean method and step deviation method are nothing but further simplification of the direct method. Okay. It's nothing new. Just we are making the numbers small to make the calculation part easier. So they are just, you can write that assumed mean method and step deviation method are just further, you can say further simplification of direct method. First question I already discussed. Let's do second question of the exercise 14.1. Consider the following distribution of daily wages of 50 workers. So this summation of FI is actually given in the question, right? Workers are 50. Find the mean daily wages of the worker of the factory by using an appropriate method. So if such language is written, you can use any method you wish, right? Direct method, assumed mean, or step deviation. Any. Let us make a table here. So your class, which are your daily wages here. So you write first column daily wages. Shall we use step deviation here?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let us use step deviation here. So daily wages and the frequency, which is number of workers. So these are 500 to 5 20. Then I have 520 to 540, 540 to 560, 560 to 580, and then 580 to 600, right? Okay, number of workers. So this will be your Fi. The corresponding frequency, this is 12, 14, 8, 6, and 10, right? Now just right here, you do your summation of Fi, which should be 50. It's given in the question. There are 50 workers. Next, what you need is the middle value, right? Which is called Xi, class mark. Class mark, which we denote by Xi. Now quickly find out class mark. See, it's directly visible here, middle value will be 510, right? But you use your formula, upper class limit plus lower class limit divided by 2. So first 500 plus 520 divided by 2. So that becomes 1020 divided by 2. That becomes 500 and yeah, have I done the, yeah, okay. So 510, yeah, okay. So middle value is 510. Here it will be 530, 540. Then you have 550, and here it will be 560. So we find DI next. So DI. So we have to assume one value, which is A here. Oh, sorry, this will be 590. I've made a mistake. I'm sorry. This is 590. This one is going to be 570, 540. So middle value will be 550. Something have I missed here? Yeah, it's fine now. There's a gap of 2020. Yeah. Okay. So any number you can assume A. Let's say this is my A. Okay. So your DI is nothing but Xi minus A. Find it now. So DI is equal to Xi minus of A. So 510 minus 550. So minus of 40. 530 minus 550 minus of 20. 0. And 570 minus this. So 20. And 90 minus 50 is 40. Clear? Okay. Now next column is UI, which is nothing but this DI, which you have already found, and divided by H. H is the size of the class. What is the size of the class here? 20, right? It is from 500 to 520. So if you subtract 520 minus 500, you get 20. So H here is 20. Yes, Rida, is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So H is 20. So minus 40 divided by 20, right? So here minus 20 divided by 20, 0 by 20, 20 by 20, 40 by 20. So this is minus of 2, right? And this is minus of 1. This is 0, 1, and 2. Clear? This is your UI. Now you have to multiply Fi into UI, which is your final, which actually you want. Now Fi, so 12 into 2, 24. So minus of 24. 14 into 1, minus of 14. 8 into 0 is 0. 6 into 1, 6. 10 into 2 is 20. Clear? This you have to sum. So summation of Fi to I. Now please quickly add it and tell me.
Minus 12.
Minus
12.
12. Okay, minus 12. Right. Now find the mean. So mean, which is denoted by capital X bar, or is equal to, so step deviation means the assumed mean plus h multiplied by this. Okay, summation of Fi ui divided by summation of Fi. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, assumed mean was, how much did I take? It was 550, I think. Yeah, 550. Then your h is 20. Okay, and this was minus of 12, and this is 50. Now solve it. So 550 plus, so 0, 0 cancel out. 2 into 12 is minus, plus becomes minus. This becomes 24 divided by 5, right? That you can take LCM now. So 5 multiplied by 5. 5 into 0, 5 into 5 is 25, carry 2, 5 into 5, 25. So 2750 minus 24 divided by 5. That becomes 10 minus 4 is 6, 9 minus 2 is 7, 7, 2 divided by 5. So 5 into 5, 25. Then you get 27. So 5 into 5, 25, 26. That again 5 into 5, then,
2726, right?
oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, so divided. So 5 into 5, 25, then 22. So 5 into 4 is 22, then 26, 5 into 5 is 25, then you have 10. So 545.2 is my mean. You can check your calculation.
Yes.
Okay, done. Now please see next question number 3 and start making the table, all of you. So there is one frequency which is missing, right?
Yes.
So no problem, just put our first column, which is your, is there any method written here? No, right? Find the missing frequency, that's it. So you can use any method you wish. We can use a zoomed mean method. Let us make a table. All right. Now first is daily pocket allowance. So I'm writing in short, daily pocket allowance. Oof, pen is not working. Please, you start making your table. Now quickly find the class mark. It will be the middle value. So you can directly see, right? It's going to be 12, right? 11 and 13. So middle
Yes,
value
ma'am.
will be 12. So this is 14 and 16, 18. This is 20, 22 and 24, right? Now you can assume any mean here, A. So I'm taking this A. You mentioned A, right? A is equal to 18. So you find your DI. So DI is XI minus A. So 12 minus 18, how much? Minus 6. Or if you want, you can mention 12 minus of 18. So it is minus of 6. Then you have, sorry, you have 14 minus 18. So minus of 4. Then 16 minus 18, which is minus of 2. 18 minus 18, 0. 20 minus 18 is 2. 22 minus 18 is 4. 24 minus 18 is 6. Yeah, you get DI. Now just FI into DI you have to do. So that means 7 into minus of 6. So 7 into 6 is 42. Then it is here 6 into minus of 4. So minus of 24. Then you have 9 into minus of 2, which is minus of 18. 13 into 0, which is 0. Now f into 2, so that is 2f. And 5 into how much? 4. 5 into 4 is 20. 4 into 6 is 24, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now which summation you need? You need summation of fi and summation of fiti. So how will you write it now? Except f, what is the sum of the numbers here? Can you add them?
44 plus F.
Okay, so summation of fi, you can write it 44 plus f, right? And similarly here, your summation of fiti will be how much? I think it will be 2f minus something. Tell me this number.
140 minus 12. Minus 40.
40. Okay, 4040. Rida, Hamna, is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Now, mean, right? So mean, which is x bar. Give 1 minute. My screen is hanged. Okay, we can continue here. So mean, which is x bar, this is a plus what summation of fi di divided by summation of fi, right? Now mean is given in the question. The mean pocket allowance is rupees 18, right? So 18 is equal to a. How much was a? A was 18 plus summation of fi di, that was
2F
2,
minus 40.
2f minus 40, and summation of fi was
44 plus F.
44 plus f. Okay, that's good. Now just take this 18 on the left hand side. So 18 minus 18 is 0. And here only you have 2f minus 40 and divided by 44 plus f, right? So 0 is equal to 2f minus 40 divided by 44 plus f. Now if you cross multiply, so this becomes 0. So you have 0 is equal to 2f minus 40, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So take 40 on the other side is equal to 2f. So that means 20 is equal to f, or f is equal to 20. So the missing frequency is f20. Okay, now I'm not doing the next question. Now everyone will do this by step deviation method and let me know if you're facing problem.
Okay.
So right here you have to solve.
Ma'am, step deviation.
Yes, step deviation. Because it includes all the steps, so you get a good practice of all the steps, right? So use the step deviation method.
Ma'am, while taking class mark, is it better to use decimals or fractions?
Sorry, your voice is breaking, Arsha. Say again.
Ma'am, while taking the class mark,
Class.
is it better to use decimals or fractions?
Decimal is fine because you have to subtract and then I think it will be better.
Okay.
Then you find xi, so you do you find di, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
xi minus a, so decimal will be better to subtract.
Okay. Done, ma'am.
Okay, Hamna, have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Rida?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now question number 5. See, only question number 5 is a bit different here in this exercise. You can put a star on it. Now, different in the sense that, let me just tell you. See, the data which is given to you is like that 65 to 68. No, this was, sorry, this is 4 I've written. Fifth one. Yeah, so it's given like that 50 to 52. Then you have 53 to 55. So this is not a continuous data as you can see, isn't it? Yeah, in other question, the data is continuous. Okay, and then you have 62 to 64. So there's an additional column you have to make here, or you can first convert this. So this can be written. Now what we do is we subtract 0.5 from the first number and we add 0.5 to the next number to make it continuous. Yeah. Okay. So this will be 49.5 to 52.5. And similarly, this is 52.5 to 55.5. Then this will be 55.5 to 58.5. This will become 58.5 to 61.5. This will become 61.5 to 64.5. Now you can see this is now a continuous data. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you make your first column, which is number of mangoes, so you write this one. So 49.5 to 52.5 and like that. And rest of the tables will be same. Okay, so now there's no point if I solve all the question. You can keep on solving the exercise. I'm just sitting here and ask me wherever you get stuck.
Okay.
All the questions are same, but it will give you a good practice if you solve. Now start from question number 5 and keep on doing it. Now see, in this book, most of the cases there is written that use a suitable method. But in exam, method will be specified. Like sometimes they specify that use assumed mean or use step deviation. So you should clearly know what is assumed mean method, what is a step deviation method, how to find mean. Now here you can use any method, whichever you want, and find out.
Ma'am, we should take H as 3 or 2.
Yes, question number 5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you just subtract. So 52.5 and minus 49.5. So 550, then you get 12 minus 9, which is 3. So 3 you will take.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I got 57.25 and in the textbook it is given 57.19. Is that okay?
It's not